it's your girl Ian.
And it's me, Justine.
And you're watching Sunkissed Somewhere. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're an old subscriber, welcome back. My name is Ayn Bernos and I make videos on travel, lifestyle, and confidence 3 times a week, every single week, or when I can. For today, I have a special guest. We have Justine Danielle, formerly known as Formerly. She got suspended on Twitter.
Yeah.
Formerly known as Perks of Justine on Twitter. Over 16,000 followers. Oh my gosh. So we just finished recording our podcast episode on social media and mental health. So it will be coming out next week. I don't know, well, by the time you watch this, it'll be out on Spotify actually. So after this, I hope you can go there and check that out. But for this video, we are going to be answering questions about body positivity. So we found this tag on the internet and we are going to be answering some questions about that. So, shall we begin? We shall. First one is, what used to be your biggest insecurity?
Definitely my body. I grew up very chunky. Like, I used to be that very cute kid, that cute showbow kid. Like, it was so cute. And then, as I studied in an all-girls school, got exposed to stereotypes in high school, I felt like I wasn't enough because I was fat. But looking back, I wasn't really that fat. And this really developed into an insecurity. It made me think that, oh, I'm not that important or I'm not that worthy to be liked enough because I'm fat and that I'm overweight. That led to very unhealthy habits of trying to lose weight, of trying to like love myself.
Yeah.
And I kind of realized halfway through university that you can't hate yourself into a version of yourself that you love. So probably my body. Yeah.
My biggest insecurity, as you guys know, was my skin color because I grew up morena. So I was a skinny kid, but I was morena. So, and I was a swimmer, so I was extra dark, wearing chocolate. But so I tried whitening lotions. You know, after the beach, I would go find a lotion and hope that would help me, but nothing really helped. And until now, I'm still morena. Like, look at me next to you. I'm so morena next to you. It's so funny. Sometimes people tell me na, oh, you're not that dark naman. But then I sit next to light-skinned people and they're like, oh no. But it's not anymore because I've obviously learned to embrace it and it actually empowers me now. It's something that I always talk about here and offline and just something that I'm really proud of. So it's the skin we're in, it's the body we have.
I love how the whole beauty community has become more diverse
and inclusive.
Yeah, inclusive. So I feel better about having a chunky body. Like, I have lost a significant amount of weight ever since I started going to the gym. But, you know, there's still like chunks of fat, but it doesn't bother me as much as it used to, which is a good thing because there are more empowering female figures online.
The next question is, what is the biggest misconception about body positivity?
Okay, as a plus size person, it's always that, oh, like a fat person breathes. Oh, you're promoting obesity, or like you're promoting like an unhealthy lifestyle, blah blah blah. When in fact, like, there are people who are plus size and they post stuff about self-acceptance and people automatically assume that you're promoting eating McDonald's every single day, blah blah blah. But when it's skinny people who do it, when they brag about being able to eat like 5 dishes in like one sitting, people are actually impressed. They're like, wow, you have a fast metabolism, that's so cute, like, wow, girlfriend goals. And we fat people, we feel like, really? But when it's us who do it, you guys demonize us, you make us feel bad. So that's one misconception, the fact that we promote unhealthy lifestyles.
And besides, you don't have to get to your final fitness level, you know, like the peak, to begin talking about body positivity and to love yourself. You don't need to get to your end goal to start loving yourself. You can love yourself during the process. And that's what I learned, you know, throughout this whole adulting phase, especially since I grew up really skinny and then I started putting on weight, you know, after college, and I started working and really eating and not exercising as much. That's when my self-esteem kind of dropped in terms of my body, because I felt really insecure that I was gaining weight. But actually, come to think of it, my body when I was 14 is the same body that I'll have when I'm 30. So it's just expanding and changing depending on my choices and what's happening. And you know,
I think body positivity is all about like learning to accept the body that you're in, that like your body will be predisposed to looking this way for like whatever, for like the rest of your life, despite all your efforts. So it's all about accepting that this is your home for like the rest of your life, and learning to take on habits that take care of this home of yours.
Aww.
Yeah.
Question number 3. Name 3 things that you like about your body. I feel like a lot of people always focus on the bad things, and when we focus on the good things, we're called conceited or mayabang. But what's so wrong about saying what you like about yourself, right? So what are yours?
My eyes, because I do my eyeliner really nice.
You do. You do. Her eyeliner is always on fleek.
It's sharp. But like, apart from my eyes, probably my hair. I love my hair right now. Like, I'm so glad that I chopped it all off.
Did you ever have long hair? Because I feel like
my long hair was like here. Like, it wasn't until I graduated, and then after that, after the board exams, because like there's this superstition pala na if you cut it off like before the boards, like mawawala daw everything that you learned. I'm like, what? So I'm like, okay, I have to play safe. So I cut it off like early February of this year.
When she topped the boards.
Yeah. And finally, I think my thighs. I like my thighs.
Like that.
They're like very powerful. Like, I know I can do like a lot of squats. I take pride in that.
Yeah, me too. As a hiker, I mean, I have big thighs proportionally. Like when you look at my body, I have no chest, like flat chested, but I have huge thighs. And I've learned to love it because I feel really strong. I have strong legs. And it can take you places.
And like even if like your legs do that thing when you sit down, it's
and
like
then it goes like this
and all that. I'm like really glad, because sometimes when I eat then like when you eat fries and it falls off, you can still get
like no
like,
thigh gap.
If you have a thigh gap, sayang the fries. You know, like as a tourist.
Food. For me, well, number 1, my thighs. I like my legs. They're not conventionally beautiful,
but they're nice.
I mean, but you know how society is. I like them.
I don't get the thigh gap, honestly.
I mean,
like, it's not for me.
There are standards set by society, but I don't give a like, I like my legs, so so my thighs, my legs, because they carry me places, and I love traveling. I'm always grateful that I can. I'm in this healthy state that I can do it.
Able-bodied person. Not everybody has that privilege. Yeah, exactly.
So the fact that I can plan and do that is really something that I'm thankful for. Number 2, I like my skin color, obviously, because it really forced me to learn to love myself despite everything. So even though it came with a lot of not so positive things, at the end of the day, it brought me to where I am self-love wise, self-esteem wise. So I'm really proud of my color, and you know, just I like it, period.
When you travel, do you like get a lot of compliments about your skin color from like
abroad?
White people?
Oh my god, yeah, white people love my skin color.
They're always like envious, like, wow, I wish I had your tan.
What do they say? They say I look healthy. So like, interesting. Also, especially Spanish people, since they don't speak English that well, they call my skin healthy all the time. They're like,
because honestly, people like me, we look anemic.
Do you?
I've never seen it that way.
I've never seen it that way, but yeah, it's so interesting. And a lot of
That's such a nice compliment. Like, you look healthy.
You look healthy. The one compliment that I like better than you look healthy is you look happy. When people tell me you look happy, I'm like, thanks.
You look happy.
I like my smile. I like my smile. I feel like
it's contagious, honestly, your smile.
Sometimes I smile too much that I get unwarranted attention. Like people think, because you know, when you have a resting bitch face, you're like, you can ward off weirdos, and then if you're always smiling, people think you're always interested. I'm not always interested. I'm just always smiling. But at the same time, I feel like I get to talk to people more easily because I smile all the time.
More approachable.
So, yeah. That's it. What is the one piece of advice that you would give to someone struggling with body confidence issues?
Take it one day at a time, I think. Self-love is hard to cultivate, but it is worth the investment, because a lot of people think that self-love happens overnight.
Yeah.
That, you know, you just have to give yourself a week or two and then you'll really love yourself. I have been struggling with it for like pretty much the longest time, and I still have my days where I hate what I see in the mirror. But the difference between me now and the person that I was in high school is that I still know my worth. Like, even if I'm not content with what I see in the mirror, I am still motivated to find ways to take care of myself. And that's very, very important, because a lot of people think that, oh, I don't look a certain way, it's time to wallow in self-pity and just do things that reinforce or like maintain this unhealthy lifestyle that I have. But we also have to consider that there are mental health issues that really stop people from changing their ways. So it's a case-to-case basis, but if you're in a good place already and you want to be a better version of yourself, just take it slowly. Just add one habit every 3 weeks and you will see changes, honestly.
My advice would be to be more mindful about how you talk to yourself.
Yeah, that's so true.
Because I feel like me, for example, I tend to be very critical. I'm so critical, especially because I have this idea that I always have control over what happens to me, over what I do, my decisions, and having just that stubborn sense of control is also in a way negative, because I tend to always put myself down when I don't achieve my goal. But now what I'm trying to do is to change those things that I say to myself, and I don't allow myself to insult myself anymore, because you know, if I wouldn't say that to my best friend, why would I say that to myself?
Exactly.
Your thoughts are very powerful, and if you allow really bad insults and criticisms and just mindlessly putting yourself down, it's not going to translate into good results.
Yeah.
Especially for your mental health.
And I remember, like, whenever I go to the gym and it gets tough, like the sets get tough, I just think to myself that I'm strong, I'm powerful, and I'm capable. And then I end up doing it well. So I don't know if it's like
the effect,
that's
no.
just it. But like, I feel like there's some kind of power that, like, when you just really allow yourself to be kind to yourself. Because it's not just about being kind to others. It's learning to like start from within, so that you can really share genuine kindness to others.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, something I had to learn the hard way, but it's worth it. Okay, last question. For the rest of the questions about mental health and social media, again, our podcast episode on Spotify. So, what is your favorite thing to do to celebrate your body? How do you treat yourself?
I go to the gym. Like, before, my way of celebrating like myself was by eating out and stuff. But like, when I'm in a slump and I want to celebrate my strength and myself, I just go to the gym, take on a different workout, and I realize that, wow, I'm so fucking powerful, man.
Yeah.
I hate this body, like this body that can do box jumps, this body that can do squats, and I just feel better about myself. And that's
awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Every time you go to the gym now, it really, I mean, you always, I mean, personally, I hate dragging myself to the gym.
It's the dragging yourself to the gym that's hard.
But then when you get there and you finish it, you're like, why didn't I want to do that?
And you listen to Lizzo or like
yes!
a very powerful playlist, and then you just feel so powerful.
Well, other than going to the gym, I haven't actually, to be honest with you guys, I haven't gone to the gym since I moved back home, so it's been a month. Oh my gosh. But I like doing activities, physical activities, so like hiking, traveling, stuff like that. My body allows me to do those things. So by allowing myself to experience more, allowing myself to get out there and see the world, and even my backyard, actually, not even see the world, like get out of the house, take a walk.
Yeah,
that's enough celebration for me. So yeah, that's what we do to celebrate our bodies. And again, it's a work in progress. We're not perfect just because we're on YouTube, but we're getting there. So I hope you guys learned something from today and from the podcast as well. It's Camp Confidence on YouTube, and your channel, she has a YouTube channel.
I have a YouTube channel. I will probably upload more videos on mental health and psychology. So if you're interested in that, just look me up, Justine Danielle. And yeah, my first 2 videos are on the board exam. So if you're about to take the board exam, check that out. Yeah.
Top notcher, I keep saying it. And she keeps cringing.
It's just like I get really shy. Like,
but yeah, that's how I feel when people introduce me as a YouTuber. Outside, you know, like the social media area. It's like,
I get it.
Or out in a club and they're like, she's a YouTuber. I'm like, stop. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Don't forget to stay confident. Mwah.
No, no.